Hello, let us dive into my honest thoughts about faith and see how it can see if it can keep your hope alive through some tough questions. Faith is something that has played a huge role in my life from the time I know myself as a little girl. And I'm so excited to share my hope perspective on it with you all today. For me, faith is about having confidence in something bigger than myself, something that gives me purpose and direction. It's about believing in a higher power that is guiding me through life ups and downs. And I want you to believe in that too, because faith is everything. Faith is powerful. When it comes to faith, I think a lot of people can relate to my feelings, to feeling lost or disconnected from their beliefs at some point or another. You might have grown up in a certain religion, but as you got older, you started to question everything. I'm sure that you can relate. You might have felt like you were just going through the motion without really understand what you truly believe in. Or maybe you faced with some difficult circumstances in life, and that led you to wonder what God or a higher power was in all of it. I've definitely been there too, where I felt like my faith was being tested and I didn't know if I could trust in anything that I felt so uncertain. I've been there many times. It's scary to admit that I don't have all the answer and that sometimes my faith feels really fragile. But I think that's a normal part of the journey. And it's exactly what makes faith so beautiful. Have faith. It is what makes it so beautiful. It's not about having all the answer, but it's about being willing to take the leap of trust. Even when it's hard. Even when it's hard. Even when you're broke. Even when you feel sick. Even when you have enough. For me, one of the biggest struggles have been feeling like I need to have it all figured out. Like I need to be this perfect person. Or this perfect follower of whatever faith I believe in. Whatever faith I subscribe to. But the truth is, I'm human. Just like you. Just like you are human. We are human. And I'm going to mess up. You're going to mess up. Doubt yourself. Have questions. And that's okay. It's okay to not have all the answers. And it's okay to be vulnerable and honest about where I am at in my faith and where you're at in your faith, in your journey. Growing up, I always thought to have faith. I've always thought to have faith. Those were my words in my ears. Have faith, have faith. I've always thought to have faith. But I don't think anyone really explained to me what that meant or how to exactly do it. It was like, just believe and everything will be okay. But what does that even mean? How do I actually apply that into my life? How do you apply that into your life? I didn't have anyone to show me what it looked like to live out their faith in the real authentic way. So I just kind of stumbled through, trying to figure it out on my own. I figured it out on my own. You don't have to do that on your own. You don't have to do it on your own. One of the most pivotal moments for me was when I realized faith isn't about knowing all the answer. It's about being willing to trust in something bigger than myself. Even when I don't understand everything, it was like this weight was lifted off my shoulder. And I finally felt like I could breathe again. Even in the toughest moment, that is the most beautiful thing. I felt like I can breathe. And you can feel that way only if you just believe. I didn't have it all figured out. And I still don't have it all figured out. I just had to be willing to take that step of faith. Even it was scary. Even the cloud was dark. Even the road is so narrow and I want to sleep sometimes. From that moment on, everything changed for me. I started to see faith as this beautiful adventure. Rather than some rigid set of rules or expectation, I started to see that faith wasn't just about getting some destination. Faith wasn't just about getting to some destination. It was about the journey itself, the growth, the struggle, and the triumphs. And that's what gives me hope. And that's what's going to give you hope. Knowing that no matter what I'm going through. My daughter is in the hospital right now with leukemia. And my faith has kept me. My faith has kept me. I'm not alone. You are not alone. And that's where something is bigger. That's where something bigger at work is in my life. And I know that. And I just thank God. When I look back, I'm reminded of just how hopeful faith is. Not ignoring. It is hard stuff to pretend. Like everything is hard to pretend like everything is going to be okay when it's not. But being honest with our struggles and doubts, then choosing to trust in something bigger than ourselves anyway. So I want you to leave you with the challenge today. Share with me in the comment below what your journey in faith has looked like. What are some of the struggles you have faced and how you have found hope in the midst of it. And if you want to dive in more, leave a comment below. Faith is everything. I am telling you that my daughter just turned 18 and she has been diagnosed with leukemia, cancer. Nobody don't want to hear that word, right? And when I got the news, I paused and I had to embrace that. I had to embrace it. But my faith keep me up. My faith give me the strength. My faith give me the strength to give her the strength that we are going to fight. And this is just a stepping stone of who she's going to be in this world. This is a testimony for the people who's going to be going through the same thing that she's going through. The same thing that I am going through right now. I didn't see it as a step back. I see it as a stepping stone. I saw it as a stepping stone. So whatever you're going through right now, it's a stepping stone for your future. God is preparing you. Faith is preparing you for who you want to be. So whatever you're going through, don't be afraid. Embrace it. Embrace it. It is easy to say. It is easy for me to say. It is easy for anyone to say it. But take the first step. Take the first step. All you need to do is to take the first step. One day at a time. We cannot do it all one day. There's a reason why God did not create this world in one day. He could have. But He taught us something. Step by step. Just take the first step. Have faith and believe that everything and anything is possible through faith. Through faith. I just want to thank you for listening to this video. And I hope I'm going to see you in my next video. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment. And you guys know this baby here is part of our team. Okay, this baby here is part of our team. She's gonna be a powerhouse. She's gonna be a powerhouse. She's gonna do movement. She's gonna make a difference into this world. It is so difficult. It is so difficult. I cannot explain how difficult it is to have my daughter in the hospital. I cannot go and see her on a daily basis. I cannot go and see her. How I cannot be there how I want to be there physically with this little one, because I have to protect her as well. I can't take her to the hospital. And in North America, everybody has their own life. People have to work. This is just the way how it is. It is so different, like in the Caribbean, in Africa, because we have somebody there. We can just watch the child until we come back. But here it's different. It is different here. And it is so difficult. But faith is everything. Faith holds me through. Faith keeps me together for the ones who is depending on me. And my daughter also, who's in the hospital, who's depending on me. I have to make sure that she has that strength. So my strength become her strength. My strength become her strength, and her strength become the strength that she has to fight. She has to fight. And knowing that I am okay and she's gonna be okay makes everything okay. Knowing that I believe in faith, I trust God's plan, I trust God's decision, I accept. That is everything. That's what gave me strength. It gives me strength knowing that whatever decision, whatever God's bring into my life is something that He know that I can conquer. It's something that He know I can step on, and my purpose is bigger than I realize. I just want to thank you for listening to this video. I just want to thank you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and let us keep going. Whatever you do, have faith. Whatever you do, find joy. Find joy in doing it.